Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I said that, I feel a hot flash coming on. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Whoa. Clearly, I'm at the Lavender Blue Boutique, located for your convenience on Water Street, Conneaut Lake. I'm really hot. I really am having a bad flash right now. I'm having a flash. I'm having a hot flash. And also, set to the tune of Monster Mash. I'm sure somebody will be in. It's been a day. Everybody's been in. And like I was explaining to some people here privately on Messenger, it's one of those deals where they're hands-on. Like, can you hold this up to me? Do you think it'll fit me? Can you wrap it around my waist? Can you do everything in sight other than have them go to the dressing room and try it on, because that'd be too much. So, yeah, hands-on people. A lot of them. Merchandise coming in galore. And, I haven't worked in a while over here. Anyhow, I wanted to tell you something else that's truly made my day. Remember how I did the video the other night at Ears Acres and explained that Dino shuts the water off during Pumpkin Fest weekend, which is like 2 weeks from now? Well, I got a message from Dino. He had to shut it off today. He's like, heads up. I'm giving you a heads up. I'm like, technically speaking, that doesn't really equal a heads up. A heads up would be maybe even yesterday or something. It sounded like he had something going on. I don't know what. I don't want to speak disparagingly of Dino because he has been good to us, but I'm a little irritated, I have to be honest with you. So, because I went down last night and cleaned the other trough near the new trough. I know this is titillating information, and I wore a bathing suit. It was very hot. It's very hot today. It's like 84 or something. So, got that done, and I mentioned in the other video, we're specifically holding off on filling all of our buckets. I'm doing this. Until we get the load of hay, because we don't want to be schlepping around 5-gallon buckets of water to move it out of the way to get hay. But now we have to call the fire department to have them fill stuff up. I'm kidding. I don't even think they do that anymore, but they did fill our pool when we got our pool in 1969. That's been filled in since. 10, 15 years ago, Mom filled it in. Okay, I'm getting off track here. Where was I? Hang on, let me just gather my thoughts. They're gathered. What we'll have to do is Perpetual, being a professional painter that he is, has a huge, or as my sister says, huge. She doesn't put the on it. Like she says, she lives in Houston, and she got a huge box of, I can't think of anything else that sounds like that, candy for Christmas. Okay, I've gone blank. I'm getting silly. It's a hot flash. Hold on. Joel, professional painter. Okay. He has a huge water tank deal. We have to do this. And he brought it up, but the only thing is, last year, when we had to use it, evidently he got some sort of spout deal for it, and it had the flow of like a 97-year-old woman tinkling, as Mother used to say. It took forever to fill buckets of water, so clearly we'll have to get another one of those. I mean, there is an option for us, at least, thank God. But I didn't, here I was at work. I couldn't gallop down there, leave the job here. I've got to go, Kathy. I have to clean buckets and fill water for the animals for as much of the winter as we can until it just freezes and we can't use it anymore. That's the whole idea, is to get them filled up. And then they'll freeze and then we can't use them anymore. Okay. I wanted to show you something darling that I really like. A couple of darling things here that I love. Okay, here's one. It has pockets, too. I'm moving it around. And then I really love this one, but this one I know would not look good on me because it has too much material. It would make me look pregnant, but I love it. Love it with a passion. You'll see why. It's totally me. Isn't that totally me? But look at it. I mean, you have to be kind of built like Katie, real tall and very slender to get away with that. I think, I could be wrong. What do I know? Here I am today. I have no idea if I'm in that frame. I'm wearing a shirt that I got here. We'll come out here. I got this shirt here. I'm in my famous shoes, the Skechers, that are delightfully psychedelic. And a skirt. It's actually a skort. Last night we had something fun that went on. Devin, one of the new cooks, he works over at this place called The Oaks. For any local person, it used to be Park Fire Hall. And now it's like a lounge called Oaks Lounge or something, and they have events over there, and they have a nice bar and a lounge and a eating place, as Aunt Liz used to say, a restaurant. And they do pizza like right out in the open or whatever, in one of those ovens everybody raves about, and they toss the dough in the air and it's thin. He wanted to have a diner get together. So Amy and her husband Tom, a guy named Kevin who cooks, Devin, who I just mentioned, Rabin, the donkey whisperer, she works part-time at the diner as a cook now, and Spencer and I went. You know, Spencer fills in from time to time at the diner, and everybody loves him. And, yeah, we all went. It was really nice. It's just a mile and a half or so from my house. I drank a beer, which I never do, but I had something called a Yingling Oktoberfest, I believe. Or October Harvest, something like that. It's Oktoberfest. It was good. That's all I had was the one, and I had some food, so it was no big deal. And it was a lovely evening, but I don't usually the only time I have an alcoholic beverage or two, Pat Hacker can vouch for me. She calls me lightweight every time. I'm like, oh, I had 3 beers and I'm totally gone. She's like, Lisa, really? In the comments. Usually I just do that when I go see Amy sing, which she is singing for those local people. 28th, I think it is, Halloween weekend. Or whatever that Saturday is, they're going to be at Station 3. Okay, I've got to go. I have things to do. I have to wax some rods. I know that sounds extremely interesting, but Mother taught me this when she owned the Jacqueline shop. You know, she fired me, but wax paper on the clothing rods. It just sounds funny. I'm going to wax the rods. You know what I'm saying? Wink, nod. Makes your clothes slide across the thing better. Okay, over and out. Thanks for listening. Love you, live for you. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Lounging with Lisa. I'm not going to do my closing. Over and out.